What's up, everybody? Your boy Pat, back again with another edition of Patrick Unplugged. Today's topic of the day is the Galaxy Watch 3 versus the Galaxy Watch 5.
This is a Heat Rocks production.
Now, before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell as it helps out the channel. So we've got two different watches, the Galaxy Watch 3, which has become one of my favorites. I upgraded from the Frontier way back when. I did a video on that. I'll link it up here in the description so you guys can see it. And now I'm comparing the Galaxy Watch 3 to the Galaxy Watch 5. Right off the bat, I can tell the Galaxy Watch 5 looks a bit clearer, although the 3 does look pretty good itself. So let's get into it without further ado. On the left side, you got the Galaxy Watch 3. On the right side, you got the Galaxy Watch 5. So when did these come out? The Galaxy Watch 3 came out in August of 2020. 2 years later, the Galaxy Watch 5 came out in August of 2022. Differences between the two watches are a lot. Now, when I say differences, there are a lot of subtle differences, and then there's a lot of what I'm gonna call upgrade differences. So, the Galaxy S3 on the left side uses Tizen, which is Samsung's operating system. It's OS 5.5. And the Galaxy Watch 5 on the right side actually uses Google's variant / Samsung's kind of flair put on it, One UI Wear OS 3. So two different operating systems, and that's the first difference. The second difference is the screen sizes. The S3 on the left side has 41 millimeters and a 45 millimeter variant, while the S5 on the right side has a 40 millimeter variant and a 44 millimeter variant. So a little bit smaller on the 5, and I think that's because of how the bezel is. This is pretty much bezel-less, and this one is bezel with a bezel. But remember, they don't have this kind of fancy thing with the ring anymore. That's gone on the 5. So that has made a big difference in far as how the screens are operating and the sizes. But keeping up with the theme of screens, the Galaxy Watch 3 has a 1.2 inch AMOLED 360 by 360 Gorilla Glass. The Galaxy 5 on the right side, slightly smaller, 1.19 inch AMOLED display, 450 by 450. And it is a sapphire crystal, so a better glass, Gorilla Glass on the left, sapphire crystal on the right. Keep in mind that was the 44 millimeter variant that I just gave you on the Galaxy Watch 5. These are both powered by Exynos chips. The Galaxy Watch 3 is powered by a 9110 dual core. The Galaxy Watch 5 is powered by a W920 Exynos chip. When you get to RAM, the RAM in the Galaxy Watch 3 is 1 gigabyte. It has been upgraded in the Galaxy Watch 5 to 1.5 gigabytes. Storage wise, the Galaxy Watch 3 has 8 gigabytes of storage, double on the 5 with 16 gigabytes of storage. Let's get into colors really quickly before I forget. The Galaxy Watch 3 came in with Mystic Bronze, Mystic Black, and Mystic White. The Galaxy Watch 5 now has Silver, Graphite, Sapphire, and a Pink Gold. So differences of color right there. Battery wise, you're getting a 247 milliamp on the Galaxy Watch 3 41 millimeter variant. On the 45 millimeter variant, you're getting a 340 milliamp battery. Now this is where it becomes a bigger difference in the Galaxy Watch 5. The 40 millimeter variant gets a 284 milliamp battery. The 44 millimeter watch variant gets a 410 milliamp battery. So that is what I have, the 410 milliamp battery in this 44 millimeter Galaxy Watch 5. Bluetooth, a little bit of an upgrade. The Galaxy Watch 3 has 5.0 Bluetooth, which is plenty, and the Galaxy Watch 5 has 5.2 Bluetooth capability. They are both IP68 water protected, IP68 certified. When it comes to weight, the weight on the Galaxy Watch 3 is considerably heavier than the lighter version, the Galaxy Watch 5. And I mean by a lot. So the 41 millimeter variant of the Galaxy Watch 3 is 48.2 grams. The 45 millimeter variant is 53.8 grams. The Galaxy Watch 5 40 millimeter variant is 29 grams. That's almost 20 grams less. And the 44 millimeter, this one is 32.8 grams. When you get into the differences of all the health aspects with these watches, they are both pretty good as far as what they offer, but the Galaxy Watch 5, obviously being 2 years newer, has a little bit more. So the Galaxy Watch 3 on the left has a heart rate monitor, ECG. The Galaxy Watch 5 on the right obviously has those as well. However, it has a continuous SPO, it has a skin temperature sensor, it has a blood pressure temperature, it has optical heart rate sensor, electrical heart rate sensor. It has a lot more than what I'm just telling you off the bat. But overall, I don't want to make this into a big video about are these watches, one's really good, one's really bad. Both of these are awesome. It just so happens that the Galaxy Watch 3 on the left side is 2 years old. The Galaxy Watch 5 is 1 year old. Obviously, it has a lot of improvements, but there are differences. I will tell you, the rotating bezel is something I'm definitely going to miss, but I do like the fact that the screen is now edge to edge. I wish they would do something where the bezel is kind of on the side, but I don't know if that's possible or even if that makes sense to do it like that. But the rotating bezel for me on the Galaxy Watch prior to the Galaxy Watch 5 was one of the reasons I like these watches. However, it is time for an upgrade for me, so I have decided to go to the Galaxy Watch 5. Keep in mind, there's also a Pro variant of the Galaxy Watch 5 that I did not talk about, but that is for beasts who have to have their watch on for 2+ days, because those batteries are amazing and they are more rugged. But I didn't want to compare that because it is kind of in a separate category based on what Samsung has done in the past. The other thing I wanted to mention was the Galaxy Watch 6 is supposed to be rumored to come out in the next couple of weeks, or be announced to come out, and it's probably going to come out in August of this year, which is only a couple of weeks away. But overall, if you're looking for a Galaxy Watch, you're going to have to ask yourself, is it worth getting the Galaxy Watch 3? While it might be cheaper than the Galaxy Watch 5, and definitely with the upcoming Galaxy Watch 6, it is now using an old software, Tizen, which is no longer supported. So if you are okay with that, you may want to go with that. You do get to keep that bezel. You do get a little bit of a bigger millimeter variance, 41 and 45 versus 40 and 44. But you also got to keep in mind, you got all the new technology in the Galaxy Watch 5 when it comes to all of the health stuff. It's got just much more sensors. So that is the decision you're going to have to make on your own. But that is a quick compare and contrast to give you what the differences are of these watches, and you have to ultimately make the choice of which one you would like to buy. Shout out to everybody rocking me on Instagram, YouTube, the Anchor app. You can also find me on Spotify, as well as Apple and Google Podcasts. And now I'm on TikTok. It's your boy Pat. Peace. Catch you in the next one.